Hi, how are you going? So, today we're going to be talking about delicious boundaries. Boundaries. So, having healthy boundaries in relationships is vital for maintaining a sense of well being and ensuring that interactions with others are respectful and mutually beneficial. So, we're going to be going through some steps and principles that can help you establish and maintain healthy boundaries. So the first one is understand your own needs. So it's crucial to recognize what you're comfortable with and what you are not comfortable with. So understanding your limits will help you communicate your boundaries to others, because if you don't know where you stand, then how will other people know if you don't know where you are? So that's why it's such a wonderful time and moment to just take your time and just reflect, journal, just think about what you are comfortable with and what you're not. Number 2, embrace vulnerability. So allowing yourself to be vulnerable is a strength because it means you're acknowledging your feelings and needs. However, being vulnerable does not mean you have to accept poor treatment. It simply means you're open about what you can and cannot tolerate. Also, another thing is being mindful who you're being vulnerable with, what their intentions are, etc. So, testing how you feel with being vulnerable with the person. Number 3 is learn to communicate clearly. So express your boundaries to others in a clear, assertive, and respectful manner. Ensure that you are direct about what behavior is acceptable and what is not. I've also seen some comedians talk about this where they do it in like a funny way, but still like funny, assertive way as well. So that was an interesting thing to watch, because then it like makes it light-hearted, but also gets the point across. So that was really cool to see how comedians were asserting their boundaries. Number 4, give yourself permission. So you have the right to set boundaries and the right to have your boundaries respected by others. So give yourself permission to enforce these limits without feeling guilty. So in the beginning, sometimes it can feel like freedom. Sometimes it can feel like, oh, I'm not sure if I did the right thing, etc. However, because you have taken the time to reflect, etc., regarding what your boundaries are, so don't be swayed like by manipulation or emotional, bids for attention that are manipulative. Number 5, deal with conflict appropriately. So when someone crosses your boundaries, know how to deal with the situation effectively. Stay calm, reiterate your boundary, and if necessary, take action to protect your well-being. So if they're not receptive, if it's not a healthy environment, etc., feel free to leave. You don't have to keep asserting or get into situations that are tricky or sticky to get out of. So stay calm, and if you need to leave, and stay safe. Number 6, respect others' boundaries. So just as you want your boundaries to be respected, it's important to honor the boundaries of others. So this creates a reciprocal environment of mutual respect. Number 7, practice self-care. So boundaries are not just about saying no to others. They're also about saying yes to yourself and caring for your own needs. So self-care is an essential aspect of maintaining healthy boundaries. So saying yes to time to yourself, quiet time to yourself, playful time to yourself, just time when you have to do nothing at all and you can just relax. It's important to keep saying yes to you, especially in situations where it's not normalized. Like growing up, it might not be normal to just have a relaxing Sunday or a Saturday or a Friday, whatever it may be, a Thursday or Monday, whatever it may be. So just the importance of scheduling your own time, and also as the week goes and as being a woman and monthly cycles, etc., learning your nourishing week, learning when you should be having more rest or having less of the stressful hormones in your in the way you're thinking and what you're being around. Number 8 is understand that boundaries can change. So as you grow and your relationships evolve, your boundaries might change. So regularly reevaluate them to ensure that they still serve your best interests. Number 9, stay consistent. So consistency is key to helping others understand and respect your boundaries. If you're consistent, others may become confused and unintentionally. So if you're inconsistent, how much 2 letters can make a difference. So if you're inconsistent, others may become confused and unintentionally cross your boundaries. And the last one, beautiful, is number 10, set consequences. So be prepared to set consequences for when your boundaries are crossed. This might range from having a serious conversation to rethinking the relationship altogether, especially when people are not willing to talk again, like, have that back and forth communication and start gaslighting or saying don't argue and nonsense like that instead of actually having a conversation. So that's when the rethinking of the relationship happens. It's fine to take your time to think about it, to come back to the conversation, but if they're not open to communicating about it, that might be something to look into. So emphasizing the importance of vulnerability as a component of boundary setting is about combining openness with self-protection. So by sharing your feelings and needs openly, you can create deeper connections with others while still maintaining your independence and self-respect. So remember that setting and maintaining healthy boundaries is a process that requires awareness, communication skills, and a willingness to stand up for your own needs. So as you practice these skills, you will likely find the quality of your relationships improves. So happy practicing those delicious boundaries. Enjoy!